Who was your killer?
Who?
Who was your inner killer?
Oh, I would say it was God. It was a desire for that kind of perfection, where the desire for perfection rejects life. So I went to India. And that's where I certainly met the Black Madonna, because it was that earth and the glory of the earth and the creation of the earth, just looking right there at everywhere you looked, you couldn't miss it. And then I became really sick. So I stayed in my room. There was nobody, absolutely nobody to take care of me. I knew nobody. And so I just lay in bed reading Shakespeare's sonnets, because I was running a very high temperature, and I read my passport just to be sure who I was. And then at the bottom of the dysentery, I decided that I had to start relating, or I wasn't going to make it. So I got dressed and went down to the foyer of the hotel. And I was feeling very shy and very frightened. And so I sat down on a couch right in the corner. And this woman came along, a large, very dark woman, and squeezed between me and the end of the couch. There was a whole couch she could have sat on. But no, she squeezed. And I had, of course, to move over to make room for her. And then I wasn't quite sure how I felt. And she pushed with her arm against mine. She had no sleeves, nor did I. And this warm, warm arm just came right down my whole arm. She didn't say hello, nothing. She just put her arm there. And I thought, it's so lovely to feel that warm arm on mine. And there's a black arm and a white arm. So I just pushed back and really took in the feel of relaxing into a beautiful black mother. And she was lovely. But she never spoke to me, and I didn't speak to her. And then gradually, she pushed against my whole body. And every place she touched me, I was alive again. And then I realized we were at the other end of the couch. She kept pushing, and I was sort of nervous, so I pushed. We got the other end of the couch. And I thought I should go to my room, because the container was starting to break, couldn't hold it. So I did go to my room. The next day, I decided to go down again. And again she came, and again we went to the other end of the couch. But now I'm stronger and able to eat and able to take in what's happening. So this happened maybe 5, 6 times, day after day. And then a man came to me, an Indian man, and he said, my wife won't have to come and see you anymore. And I said, why? And he said, because you're not going to die. He said, I saw that you were dying in the foyer the other day. So I sent my wife to sit with you. But you're going to be living. So that was my first experience of the Black Madonna. And that woman, unquestionably, at the calling of her husband. See, I think it's extremely important that he was the one that saw the situation and set up the possibility of healing.
I think the Black Madonna is present in the whole experience that you're describing, because she works paradoxically, doesn't she? So she destroyed you, she brought you to the edge of death, and then she appeared in human form to heal you.
That's right. So it was paradox all the way. Something had to be destroyed in order for me to give up my ego plans. I had to give up the perfection and give up what I would call now that golden spirit world that wanted whatever, quote, I thought perfection was. I had to completely let it go.
She had to break you.
She had to break me in order to make room for the genuine feminine and the genuine masculine to come through. And that's true with trauma. You can cover it up, but sooner or later, you have to be strong enough to endure the impact of imagination, intelligence, and feeling for the totality.